I'm Amy Randrup. I'm going to show you how to make a potato broccoli soup. Right now, at least in Minnesota, it's a great time to have this soup because your farmers markets have tons of potatoes and broccoli. So go down to the farmers market, pick up red potatoes. You need about 4 red potatoes and a hunk of broccoli. You'll also need mushrooms. I use portobellos. Those are optional. Another optional ingredient is a couple of strips of bacon, crumpled up, 2 cups of milk, 32 ounces of chicken broth, and then this is a very key ingredient, smoked Gouda. You want about 8 ounces of smoked Gouda cheese. And then for the puree for this soup, my recommendation for puree would be cauliflower puree. That would be the best. Zucchini puree would also work. I am out of both of those, so I'll be using sweet potato puree today. Okay, I'm going to wash and chop the potatoes, wash and chop the broccoli, wash and slice the mushrooms, and we'll be right back to put the soup together. We chopped the potatoes into about 1-inch cubes, chopped the broccoli into small florets, sliced the mushrooms, grated the cheese. We also have 3 tablespoons of flour, 2 cups of milk. Okay, we're going to start with the saucepan. We're going to add the potatoes. And the broth. Bring it to a boil and then turn the temperature down, cover, and simmer it for 8 minutes. 8 minutes of simmering on the potatoes in the broth. Add a little garlic. And you want to take a fork and just kind of lightly mash, not super mash, just lightly mash a few of those potatoes. It's about 3 cups. You're going to add your mushrooms, however many you like. Going to add your milk, 2 cups. Run your frozen puree under hot water for a few seconds to loosen it up in the bag. And you're going to add your puree. Again, I highly recommend cauliflower puree. Get that frozen chunk of puree down at the bottom of your soup so it heats up and thaws quickly. Put your heat on about 4.5, 5. Add some salt. Again, when you're using puree, always add a little extra salt. And pepper. Cover and simmer for about 5 minutes. Okay, your last step is the cheese and flour, and you actually want to mix the two. So you got your shredded Gouda cheese and about 3 tablespoons of flour. And you kind of mix those up together so that the cheese is coated in flour. Your soup has been simmering for about 5 minutes on low. It's just broth and milk, so it's pretty runny, but your vegetables are pretty done, and your puree is thawed and in the mixture, so you cannot see it anymore. And you're going to add your cheese, flour, to the soup. And you can also add your bacon at this time. Just again, a couple strips of bacon chopped up, cooked bacon. Bring it to a boil and boil for 1 minute, and that's it. That's your soup. That's how I make broccoli potato soup. Thanks.
I do declare this is the best potato broccoli soup I have ever had. Yummy yum.
The Gouda's just smoky in there a little bit. Taste that potato coming in. Great aftertaste. Awesome. Very good.
Yay!
Somebody taste sweet potato in there? Somewhere?